So if the sum of first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n squared, now just like in the previous question, a general relation was given for the nth term. Now here a general relation is given for the sum of n terms, that is 4n minus n squared. What is the first term and what is the sum of the first two terms? What is the second term? Similarly, find the third and the 10th term and the nth terms. So these many things you have to find out from only one relation that is given to you for Sn. So you will first substitute n equal to 1, n equal to 2 and so on, and you can find out S1, S2, S3, etc. So S1 will be equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square. So just substitute in place of n 1. So S1 is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. This is sum of one term only, that is nothing but the first term. So S1 is same as the first term, which we have got 3. Now we'll go on to S2. S2 is 4 into 2 minus 2 square. So when you simplify this, you will get 4. So first term is 3 and sum of the first two terms is 4. So from there you can find out what is the second term. A2 is S2 minus S1. So 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. Now if you know the two terms of AP, you can find the common difference. You know the first term, you know the second term. So common difference is second term minus first term. So common difference is minus 2. Now once you know the common difference and the first term, you can write all the terms of the AP. So we will write generally what is the nth term, that is a plus n minus 1 d. Now this one, a you have already found 3 and minus 2 is the common difference, that also you have already found. So just find a general relation for the nth term in terms of n. After simplifying you will get 5 minus 2n. So this is relation for the nth term of the AP. Now whatever terms you need to find out, like here you have to find the third term, you have to find the 10th term. So just substitute n equal to 3 here or n equal to 10 here in this one, 5 minus 2n, and you can find out all the terms. So these are the required things. Second term is 1, third and 10th terms and nth terms are minus 1, minus 15 and 5 minus 2n. So you have to find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. So first you will write down the AP. The numbers that are divisible by 6 starting from 6. So 6 will be the first term. Then it will be going on in multiples of 6 like 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. So here the common difference is also 6 and the first term is also 6. And n is given as 40. You have to find S40. So substitute in the formula of Sn, that is n by 2, 40 by 2 into 2a plus 39d. And d is also 6. So you will simplify and get the answer as 4920. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. So odd numbers starting from 0. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 till 49. So these are the odd numbers between 0 to 50. Now here first term we know, common difference also we know it is 2 and last term also we know it is 49. So you will first find what is the number of terms, that is between 1 to 49. You have to find n, that is using the nth term formula a plus n minus 1 d. So though it looks obvious, you will calculate by using this a plus n minus 1 d formula, n equal to 25. So there are 25 terms between 1 to 49. Then you will substitute in S25 formula. You are finding the sum of these terms. So 25 by 2 into a plus l. You can use that formula as you know the first term and last term. So then when you calculate, you will get S25 is equal to 625. Which term of the AP is its first negative term? That is here now first negative term, that means which term is less than 0, that is what you have to find out. So the AP is 121, 117, 113 and so on. It is a decreasing AP. So when will you reach a negative term? After how many terms is what you have to find out. So here first A and common difference you can write. Common difference is -4. Then nth term formula. You will substitute A and D in the nth term formula and you will get a general relation for nth term in terms of n. That is 125 minus 4n. Now you have to see when will this be less than 0. That will be the negative term. So we need to find out 125 minus 4n, when will it be less than 0. So for that, now normal transposing you will do. 125 should be less than 4n, or n should be greater than 125 by 4, or n should be greater than 31.25. Now 31.25 it should be greater than, that means 32nd term should be the first negative term of this AP. The sum of the third and the seventh terms of an AP is 6. That means A3 plus A7 is 6. And their product is 8. That means A3 into A7 is 8. So these are the two equations which you will be using. So by the nth term formula, A3 is A plus 2D and A7 is A plus 6D. So A plus 2D plus A plus 6D is equal to 6. This is from equation 1. So 2A plus 8D is equal to 6, and you can simplify this further by taking 2 as a common factor on both sides. So you will get finally A plus 4D is equal to 3. Or if you want to write A in terms of D, then you will get A is equal to 3 minus 4D. This you will mark as equation number 5. Now from the second equation I will get the product of the two terms, that is A plus 2D into A plus 6D. Third term into seventh term, this is equal to 8. Now over here there are two variables, but we already know A's value in terms of D. That we have already found out previously. So if we go back, A is equal to 3 minus 4D is what we have found. So we will just substitute A equal to 3 minus 4D in the equation. So A minus 4D plus 2D into 3 minus 4D plus 6D is equal to 8. So after simplification we will get 3 minus 2D into 3 plus 2D is equal to 8. Now this is of the type A minus B into A plus B, that identity. So that is A square minus B square. So 3 square minus 2D the whole square is equal to 8. Or 9 minus 4D square is equal to 8. So when I simplify, I will get D value as plus or minus half. Now D can be fraction, D can be positive, D can be negative. It can be any type of AP. So here both the values of D are possible. D can be half also and D can be minus half also. So using both, I am supposed to find out the value of A now. So A is 3 minus 4D. In this I will substitute first D equal to half and get the value of A. A is equal to 1 when I am putting D equal to half. I will also put D equal to minus half in the same relation. A is equal to 3 minus 4D. Here when I put minus half, then I will get A equal to 5. So there are two different APs. One with A1 and D half, and second AP with A5 and D minus half. So now since there are two APs, I need to find S16. That is what I have to find out. So two different S16 values will be coming. One S16 will be for the first AP with A equal to 1 and D equal to half. And that when you substitute everything in the S16 formula, that is 16 by 2 into 2A plus 16 minus 1D, you will get it as 76. And for the second AP, that is when A equal to 5 and D is equal to minus half, you will get another value of S16, that is 20.